everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Bailey and I'm the owner of Goo Goo Goods. Today's video is going to be another week in the life of a small business owner slash craft fair prep vlog. So this weekend I have a market on Saturday and it's going to be kind of more like an afternoon and night market. So it goes from like 3 to 9 I think, and it's at a place called Kava and it's in Lake Mary. So it's not too far away from where I am. At least I think it's in Lake Mary. It's called like on Instagram Kava Lake Mary, so I'm assuming it's in Lake Mary. So that's what I have this weekend. And if you watched my last market vlog, it was in Bradenton and I did a ton of prep for that market. The market turned out to be a total bust, but last week I did a ton of prep for that, so I don't have too much to worry about this week. So I'm really thankful for that, so I can kind of like take my time with what I'm trying to work on. I don't have to feel super rushed about getting done with anything. So yeah, so I'm gonna be preparing for that, but like I said, I don't have too much prep for that, so I'm gonna take everything kind of nice and easy and maybe try to catch up on some stuff that I have been needing to work on but have kind of pushed to the side, like my book sleeves and everything. And I also want to get back into some more sewing this week if I have time, but I thought I would start off today's video going over my to-do list or my want-to-do list. So this is what I'm going to be working on this week, and some of these I'm going to be able to get done really easily today. So the first thing, I want to unbox some of my new blanks that were delivered today. So I just ordered a couple of blanks from S&S Activewear because I saw they had some of the boxy, like the Comfort Colors boxy shirts. I saw they had some in the sizes that I didn't have, so I ordered some of those. Unboxed a temu delivery, so I ordered a kind of display thing that I want to take to Market for Makers, and it got here a couple weeks ago, but I just like haven't got around to opening it, so I'm gonna open it and see what it looks like. I want to test out some new embroidery designs, ones that will go on both shirts and bags. And then I also want to embroider some more of the book ones on the sweatshirts, just so that I can go ahead and get all of those, all the sweatshirts that I have in that color, I've gone ahead and embroidered to match the other ones that I have. And then I also want to order supplies for a Parker on the Porch design. So if you're new, Parker on the Porch is like an in the embroidery hoop, like they make bags, but they also make like keychains and stuff like that, but it's essentially just like an embroidery file that you put on your machine that makes a bag is what I'm going to be working on. It's going to be like a little hipster bag. So I need to order some webbing for that and some bigger hardware because it needs D-rings and like some swivel clasps, and I don't have big enough ones for that, so I got to get that. I want to edit the market videos, the video that you would have watched before this one, the Fire Charity Fishing Tournament market vlog. I need to edit that because I'm a little bit behind on editing that, because yesterday was actually Monday, today is Tuesday, and yesterday I filmed a like a Patreon slash YouTube membership exclusive video. So I filmed that yesterday and edited it, so I've not actually gotten around to editing the market video, so I need to do that. And I like to try to get that done by like Wednesday afternoon so that Ethan can watch my videos, because what I like to do is I like to edit my video and then have Ethan watch it and make sure that I didn't forget anything or nothing's wonky, so it's like, you know, ready to post. So I need to work on that tonight and try to get that done. And then I need to decide which of my blanks will get what DTF design, because I have a ton of, I don't even know if you can tell, I have a ton of DTF designs up there that I need to decide what color blank they need to go on. I need to work on some product photography because I have some shirts that I want to take a picture of, like the manatee ones, like any new shirt that I made last week, I would like to take a picture of that and put it on the website. And then these are kind of just like random little things that aren't really like business related, but I want to sew a bowl cover for when I'm making my sourdough and I need to bulk ferment it. I want to be able to, like some people use like a shower cap, but I don't want to use a shower cap, I just want to use something that I've made. And then I also want to make a little thing that I've seen on TikTok that's like a little like trash bucket thing for your sewing machine. So like if you have any extra like thread, you can just like throw it in that little bucket and then you can dump it. Because right now I just kind of like pile it and then move it to my garbage bags over here whenever like I feel like it. So that's what I want to work on this week. I also want to work on fixing some more of my hang tags and get those ready to put on some of the shirts that I'm making. And then I also need to finish putting on the Tender Touch on the back of the shirts that I made last week. I'm kind of considering like not doing tender touch for the adult shirts and only doing it for the kids shirts, because I feel like I don't see anyone who's doing embroidery on t-shirts like using tender touch on adult shirts. They're just cutting the stabilizer really close, and it makes sense because you can kind of see the tender touch, like, and you can kind of see the stabilizer when you put the tender touch on there. But I thought people would like that because it's soft against their skin, but I guess like people don't really care. They just prefer to like not be able to see the stabilizer. So I guess that's what I'm going to do from now on. And if I'm using the softened sheer because of how like, not, I guess it is thin because of like how it's not super thick, you can't really see it. So I might just like always do that, or use tearaway, like use a layer of tearaway too, just for extra stability. I don't know, I'm just kind of rambling here, but I think I'm gonna go ahead and get started today by doing maybe the tender touch like I was just saying. And then actually no, I'm gonna start with my unboxing and then I'll jump into the tender touch and maybe setting up my machine to run a new design. My box of blanks is pretty small, so there's not too many in here, I don't think. I think I just got the one ivory color. I'm not sure, maybe I also ordered some more of the purple, and if so, I want to go ahead and get that on the machine and get that manatee stitched out. Let's see here, what I ordered. Okay, so I ordered 10 of the extra large boxy tees, so I got 10 of these. Put that up. And then I got a few of the chalky mint color. I still don't know what I'm going to put on this color, so I just kind of ordered some more because I didn't have this size. So that is what I got from SNS Activewear. Let me see. Let's check out the Temu one now. So the Temu one is a like shoe holder. It's like a collapsible shoe holder that I thought would be a good thing to use to hold extra like t-shirts in their bags. So I'm hoping that I have events that are so busy that I need to use this, because the past 2 events have not required such a thing, but I just feel like it's a good idea to maybe like have extra sizes present, because right now if I need to replace a size I have to like go dig through my bins, but I thought this would be a good thing to have. I can just put the extra sizes in them. Here, this is the only item I've gotten from Temu that had to like, that took like a longer time. Usually it's like 2 weeks to be delivered, but this one took like about a month, I want to say. Let's see if I can get it out of here. All right, there it is. Let me see if there are like any directions on here as to how. No directions, so I guess that means that it's going to be pretty self-explanatory, or maybe the directions are like stuffed in here somewhere. Let's see here. Oh, probably don't need any instructions because it just plops out on its own. Okay, let me turn it. Okay, cool. So it gets like really tall, and then oh, okay, cool. So let me turn it around this way. That might be a little bit easier. Or I'll just do it like this so that it doesn't collapse again. So the pieces are like up in here. And that flaps. Let me turn it around. Don't collapse on me here. So then it has this little front piece. It may not be really big enough for putting the shirts in the bags in here maybe. Let me like, for the kids shirts definitely. I mean, I guess so. I guess I can stuff them in there when they're in their bags. But yeah, it's really tall. I think it's like 6 of them. And then, okay, not bad. Okay, perfect. And then it just breaks down flat like that. And then yeah, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 6 different little slots for you to put stuff in. So that's pretty cool. I thought that was a nice little portable thing that you can store stuff in. So when I set this up at my event on Saturday, you'll be able to see more kind of it, like what it looks like in action. But I think that's gonna be a good addition, especially for Market for Makers. I think this is gonna be a good idea. And I'm gonna label it with, these sizes on the outside so people can easily kind of like look for the ones that they need. So yeah, so that is that. You probably can't see it from there, but the next design that I'm going to be doing is this little orange one right here. So I need to change the thread colors. So it calls for like 2 different oranges. It calls for like a light orange and then kind of like a darker orange for shading. So I went with these colors. They're kind of more vibrant maybe than you would think for an orange, but I think that's going to be really cute. So I want to test that. So I'm just going to switch out the colors that I used for the manatee, like these 2 blue ones. And then I'm actually gonna like take a picture of these thread colors and write down that I used them for the manatee. And then, so I'm just gonna go ahead and replace these. And this is a tip that I got a long time ago when I first got my machine, when I was like kind of complaining about how long it took for me to change my threads. I just like snip the old thread and then I tie the new thread on. Sometimes it's a little bit tricky, but I tie it and give it like 3 little knots. So 1, 2, 3. If I can. I feel like my fingers are sometimes really bad at holding on to these. And then I will do that for all the ones that I need to change. And this design also called for 2 different color greens for the leaves, but I feel like that's not really necessary, so I'm just going to use the same like 1 shade of green because I feel like that contrast isn't really necessary in the design. Okay, so I'll tie it and make 3 little tight knots because they typically like to come unknotted around this area of the machine. So if I did like 2 knots, it would come undone immediately, but hopefully with 3 they'll stay on there. And then so what I'll do is, actually before I even get started on that, I'm gonna do just like my normal prep for it. Take out my bobbin, and then I actually take a pipe cleaner. I probably need to replace this pipe cleaner. And let me take this off real quick so maybe you can see it a little bit easier. So, sorry. I take my little pipe cleaner and I stick it in there and get any sort of fuzz or dust that is collecting in there. And then give it a little clean out. And I'll need to bring the hand back in here later to clean the floor up a little bit. So I try to like not stick anything like back in there. I try to like grab it and kind of pull it to the front. So if there's any loose threads, I try to bring them to the front with my little guide here. Some people like blow air into here, and I've always been told that that is actually a big old no-no. So I'll do that. And then if I'm feeling crazy, I'll take the little brush and kind of like scoop everything into my hands. Like if there are any loose threads, I'll try to scoop all that into my hands. And then once I've done that, I'll put this in my garbage. And I'll go and get my oil ready. I just use this little thing from Amazon. It's like Liberty or something. Liberty oil. And then I'll just get a little squirt on the hook. And then once I've done that, we're all oiled and ready to go. I messed that off a little bit. Okay. And then, actually I kind of wanted that up. So I changed needle 2 and 3, so I'm going to pull from needle 2 and just guide that through. This is the part where it gets kind of, where it's thinking about coming undone. And then I'll take my little thready tool like this, and then I'll just like bop it out of the bag. Bop. And then pull my thread through the needle. And then once it gets through this little needle bar thing right here, I will pull the new thread out a good ways, and then I'll take my little scissors, and then I'll cut both of the threads. So I cut my old thread and my new thread, so that the old thread I pulled the rest through the needle, and then with the new thread I'll take it, and all I need now is to ditch the wrong one. And then I'll just do the whole wrapping it around. And now that needle is threaded, and I'll do the same for 3. Doing it this way definitely saves a lot of time, because doing it from scratch is like really annoying. Also, I feel like doing it this way helps pull dust. Sometimes I use my fingers if I'm feeling crazy. Sometimes I feel like if you pull it out like this when it has a little knot, it pulls any dust that you may have in the thread path. Which, hey, we love a clean thread path. Okay. Then once again, take my scissors. Cut the new, cut the old, put scissors up. So I've got the new, and then I'm pulling the rest of the old out of the needle. And then I'll change it to needle 3. Grab my tool again, just in case I need it. I don't need it, but I grabbed it so I can put it up. Wrap it up. Make sure that's on the right side. And that's how I thread my needles whenever I need to change the color. So I'm going to go ahead and grab a tote bag and hoop it and get it ready to put on here. I think it's just going to be using the 5.5 by 5.5 for this, the same as the one I used for the manatee. So I'm going to grab that hoop and I'm going to bring it over here and grab my tote bag too. Got it. Okay, so here is my tote bag. And like always, I'm going to find where I want to hoop it. So I'm going to go with, let me grab my scissors. Okay, so here is my tote bag, and like always, I like to measure to see where I want it to go. So I know that this is usually 11. It's a little bit wider today. I wonder why that is. Let me try the other side. Okay, that's more like it. So if it's 11, it's 5.5 is the half. So I'll put that there, and then I want it to be, so that is my mark that I want it to be on, because it's going to be about, yeah, actually I think it's more like 4.8 inches, so it's like 5 inches. So it'll be like here to here. Okay, I think that looks good. So I'm gonna go ahead and hoop it. So yeah, so I'm gonna be using my 5.5 by 5.5 mighty hoop. I guess I could, in theory, use the bigger hoop and not have to worry about cutting it close, but we'll just use this one just for fun. Okay. That seems about center. Okay, I think that looks good. Take the top. Warning at the top. 1, 2, 3. Bye. Got it. Hooping these canvas bags can be a little bit tricky, so I kind of just like push that under like that and lay it on that first before I actually click it in, and then take my handle and put it out like that, and then I'll put it a little bit more in, and that should be good. And so all I need to do, let me go back to my embroidery setting. I just need to, okay, I like did that so good. I don't even know if you can tell. I'll try to scoot you closer so you can see. That's almost right in the middle. It's too high up, but it's almost in the middle. So let me see. Oh, that's as high up it'll let me go. I guess that's fine. Maybe I'm trying to think if I want to switch to the bigger hoop. I think because this is a tote bag, it's fine. Okay, I'm gonna rehoop it. It's kind of annoying, but I want to make sure that I'm exactly where I want it to be. I guess it was a little bit too close. So I'll just have to use the bigger hoop. Totally fine, totally fine. With the bigger hoop, it'll be a lot less chance of hitting the hoop if I hoop it kind of weird. Try to get a little bit tight. Okay, try it again. Why is that being like so weird? Let me pull this out a little bit. I need to kind of pull the butt of the bag out a little bit. Maybe I didn't even really, it was like getting stuck on this part of it. It's pretty funny. Okay. Okay, now that I've got that, perfect. Pouring it up on top, what do you think? Alright, that's better, let's put it on. Okay, same thing then. Put it under. Lightly lay, fix the back, put it in. Okay, so now I just gotta scoot it over a little bit. It's definitely gonna be in, but let's check. Perfect. Might also kind of make sure that this flap is out. Okay, that's a lot better. Okay, I'll try it one more time. Okay, perfect. I like using these little stickers because you can take them off, but I've sometimes like accidentally left them on there and had to immediately, like when it's kind of close to touching it, rip it off. So I don't want to do that again. I'm gonna have to babysit this one more than I typically would want to, just because I'm having to kind of like change which threads are being used. Like for example, because it wants me to use 2 different greens, so I'm just gonna be using 1 green. Like I have to change the needle position and the needle thread color like in the machine, if that makes sense. So kind of annoying, and it's gonna take a long time. I don't know if this is gonna be able to go on a shirt or I think it's probably gonna have to go on a sweatshirt. I'll see how big this is, because the big one is like 17,000 stitches, so that's kind of a big thing. So if I could see how many stitches the smaller one is, and maybe that'd be more reasonable to put on a shirt. But enough yammering, let me get to it. So here is the final product. How stinking cute. Okay, so on a t-shirt, I could probably make it a little bit smaller, but I don't know. It seems like it's digitized really well, so I think it could be possible that it would do okay on a t-shirt. I could definitely do a test one and see how it looks, but let me undo this real quick. I'll go ahead and do another one on a bag. But yeah, I think that is so cute. I love that. So I'm wondering, there's also like another design that I saw that has like kind of an orange situation like this, but then it says Florida. So I don't know, maybe I'll look at that one too. But let me go ahead and hoop another bag and put it on. Got the top, 1, 2, 3. Boop. Okay. Now it's time to do this one. So while that is going, here, let me turn you so you can see me. So while this is running, the first time I actually was pressing and folding in half and then pressing again t-shirts that I want to do the next DTF print on, which is going to be the Florida Social Club. So this is just going to go on the ivory shirts. So I went ahead and pressed those. I don't know if I'm going to get to doing that today at nap time or if that might be a tomorrow thing, because while this is stitching out, I'm going to keep doing the thread, or the jump stitch cutting and cutting the stabilizer out of the back of the other ones. But I'll see if I have time, because it's kind of getting to be like 3:30-ish. I might do 1 or 2, I'll see, but I'm gonna go ahead and put this on the machine and then get back to cutting the jump stitches. I think the last thing that I'm gonna do today before my kids wake up, and they probably will wake up while I'm doing this anyway, I'm gonna do a test stitch out of the orange on one of the ivory boxy shirts, because I liked how it turned out on the tote, and I think it's gonna look really, really cute on a shirt. So I'm gonna try to go with the bigger size, like the size that I have been doing, because I think that'll look really, really cute. I feel like if I made it any smaller, it would look a little bit weird. So I'm just gonna go for it. I've already marked my t-shirt, so I'm just gonna go ahead and hoop this, put it on the machine. I'm also gonna do a layer of the water-soluble topper. So like I said, I've already marked my shirt. Might be a little bit tricky putting it on here because it's a small. Okay, perfect. Grab this, and then now I'm gonna put it on the machine. Okay, so here it is in the shirt. I changed my outfit because we're actually about to go to Hollywood Studios here in a second. Take this off. Wow. Take that off of there. Probably used like way too big of a piece of the water soluble topper, but whatever, it's all good. I just got pinched so hard with the Mighty Hoop on accident. Oh my gosh. That hurt so bad. You probably can't even tell. Ouch. Okay, so that's what that looks like. I feel like I could probably be like a little bit higher up than that. I probably could have made it a little bit higher up than that. I'll try it on my body after I like spray it and cut the stabilizer. But I think so cute. Yeah, definitely think it could go up a little bit higher. This is where I marked it for the top of it to go. And it's 4 fingers down, but it kind of looks like it's lower than it actually is, I think. But give it a little spritz. Okay, so I'm gonna let this dry and I'm gonna go gear up and we're gonna go to Hollywood Studios. Happy Wednesday. So I actually have a telehealth visit for my PCP doctor appointment in about an hour. So while I am waiting for that to start, I think I'm gonna go ahead and hoop another t-shirt to do the orange again, because I think that turned out really, really cute. I'm gonna move it up just slightly because I think that'll look a little bit better. I tried this on and it was a good it was good spacing, but I definitely think a little higher up might be a little bit better. And I'm saying like just barely a little bit higher up. But I went ahead and sprayed this to get the water soluble topper off. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut some of my stabilizer and some of my water soluble topper. And then yesterday I marked all of the shirts so that'll be easier for me to find my midline today, or like my center point, and then be able to mark it to put it on the machine. So I'm gonna go ahead and do one and so that I can go ahead and hoop it, and while it is stitching out I will do the rest of them. So yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and get started on that. So I got a new container of the soft and sheer stabilizer. Go ahead and open that up. Once again, I'm saying I hate when things have staples in them because I definitely feel like that just poked me. I don't like that. I don't like that they do that. That's going to be my only qualm with the sulky cutaway. I don't like the staples. Get rid of the staples. But yeah, basically when I am getting my stabilizer ready, I try to just like, I don't measure anything out. I just kind of hold it over the hoop like this and then I cut it. What I really need to do is measure and then like pre-cut just like a ton. It's Wednesday evening and my boys woke up while I was in the middle of embroidering this, so I didn't do my little like check-in before I went and got them. But during nap today, I was able to put all the buttons on all of these book sleeves, so I am very, very pleased with that. And I was able to embroider, I think, 2 of these. Kind of a funny story. So it's kind of hard to tell the difference between the normal ivory and the boxy ivory, and I thought I had pulled out the boxy ivories to do the oranges on, but I only actually pulled like one. I pulled a small of the crop top, so I've actually been doing these on the normal, which is fine. I have enough to spare to make those, so I mean, it was my plan to kind of do that anyway, but it's just kind of funny because I thought I was embroidering on the crop ones. So I think tonight probably what I'm gonna do is, one, I'm gonna work on trying to get the rest of the water soluble stabilizer that's like stuck in there. I was spraying it, but it still wasn't like coming off very good, so I'm gonna work on spraying that, and I'll probably hoop one more and try to get that done. So I think that's pretty much all I'm going to work on tonight, so I may not film it just because I have a lot of video of me doing that, but I'm gonna try to get all of these done for this weekend. And then there's like 2 or 3 more designs that I want to put on shirts this week, and I also want to do the DTF stuff, so I might work on that tomorrow. I don't really want to do too much tonight because I feel like I'm still recovering from this weekend. I'm still like really tired and my body is just like a little bit like sore. I feel good, I'm just like really tired. So I'm gonna go ahead and get these out of the way, hoop another shirt, put that on the machine, and then I will check in tomorrow. Happy Thursday. So I pretty much kind of finished all of the orange shirts that I was embroidering on the normal comfort color shirts, and I think I just have 1 more of those that I want to do. I want to make 2 in each sizes, and I think I just have 1 small, so I need to make another small of those. I'll try to get to that today, and then I'm going to try to cut all of the stabilizer out of the back of that. But today I think I'm going to try to work on some short form stuff. I'm gonna try to film me embroidering the orange shirt, and then also doing the DTF of the Florida Social Club, and maybe also the Florida collage shirt as well. So that actually brings me to a really fun thing that I got in the mail. So if you've been watching for a little bit, I have talked about how I struggle with short form content like TikToks, Reels, Shorts, the whole situation. I can film all day with my normal camera. Like long form stuff like filming for YouTube is less stressful for me. I mean, it still is a lot of work and it's kind of stressful making sure that everything is good, but definitely it's harder for me to find the time or even find like the perfect angles to film short form stuff. So Moft, the company, actually reached out to me and wanted to send me their tripod to see if that would help me with my content creation. So I thought I would open it up and kind of show you what it is. So it's a magnetic tripod that you put on the back of your phone, and I thought it wouldn't just also be helpful for content creation for me, but also for me to like use my phone to do like TikTok lives maybe, because I know that TikTok lives are pretty popular right now, and actually I kind of like maybe need to make a new TikTok account because of the whole situation with TikTok back in November. I was having an issue with like my TikTok shop being banned because of my tumblers, so I might have to make a new account to do that. But I thought this would be good to maybe start doing TikTok lives, and also doing not just TikTok lives, but like watching my phone when I'm like doing craft projects and stuff like that. So instead of just having to like lay my phone against the wall, I have like a little tripod. So I actually got the little tripod stand that goes on the back of your phone, and they also sent me the little snap case that goes on your phone, and then it pairs with this. So I got this in the color, I'm trying to remember what color I got. I got it in like a really cute color, like sea glass, I think. So let me open the phone case first, and it's MagSafe compatible, so that's good. But I thought I would use this to film my content. Wow. Cute. Right now I just have like the OtterBox. Yeah, I think it's called the OtterBox. And it feels about the same. The OtterBox, my OtterBox is on the Stroke Life. I don't know if you can see that. But I definitely want to get into the TikTok lives, and I definitely think being able to set up my phone in a way that makes sense and is helpful, because I can't do TikTok lives with my camera or unless I plugged it into my computer or something like that, and y'all know I'm not doing that. So let's see here. I'm trying to open this. Oh, I'm so dumb. Fool me. That's pretty funny. Whoa, look at that. Okay. So let's see what this says. Vertical mode. Okay, that's really cool. Let's see if I can open this. Okay, that was actually really easy to open. Perfect. It comes with the magnetic ring, but I'm wondering, I was about to say maybe I could use this ring, but that doesn't make sense if I'm going to use the phone case. So this is the little magnetic ring that it comes with, and then I wonder, does it have instructions with it? Let me see here. I think it's gonna be pretty easy peasy figuring it out, but I'm kind of slow about stuff like this, so let me just take off this case. Whenever I don't have my phone in a case, it's like really stressful. We're in. Okay, so then I think I'm gonna put, okay, so that magnet goes to that. So I think all I need to do is peel the adhesive off of that and then put this. You can kind of see the outline of where it's supposed to be on here. Okay, cool. And then, cute. Okay, so yeah, so this is the little case, and then this is the tripod, and then let me see here. Cute. I'm gonna turn it out so you can see it a little bit better. Cute. Look how cute that is. And then you're supposed to be able to like, how fun. So this is what I'm talking about when I'm like doing stuff. I can be like crafting, and then I'm watching something on my phone, and then you can like use it like this to film stuff. How fun. Let me include like the little video of me. Cute. Okay, so like that, working on stuff, and then let me also turn it sideways, and I'll include a video of what it looks like when it's sideways. Okay, cool. So yeah, so that's gonna be awesome. So I can like, and it's really small, so I can just like pack it in my go bag, or even just like literally just like leave it on the back like that. Cute. Okay, there's also like other ways that you can set it up, because you can do the tall thing like that, and then you can also be like, you can turn it the other way, do it like that. Fun. Okay. I didn't record that one. Okay, cool. So yeah, that's awesome. So that is like a really easy little tripod situation, and you can also use it as like a selfie stick. So I can be out and about and be like, oh, do 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 do. And I also thought it was a good way for me to film like my my venue tours. So I can be like do do do, because I film the venue tours on my phone, because I feel like your stuff on your phone like looks like just as good, probably even better sometimes than the camera footage, especially when I do like post-production like color grading. It looks like so good. But yeah, I think that is going to be so cute, and I'm definitely going to be able to learn like different like ways to use it and different angles to use with it, because I can also put it up on something and angle it down using that. So yeah, I want to like do it for TikTok lives, and then I also want to do photography with it maybe, because I can like open it up. And then like I can like take photos of it, of stuff. Like if I like want to take a photo of like a keychain or something like that, easy. So I don't have to like hold it. I can just like maybe set like a timer, and then I can easily move things and manipulate it. But yeah, I love that. That is so cool. Yeah, so the brand name of this is Moft, and I'll link everything down below. They sent me a link that I'm going to put in the description that you can check out if you want to see what it looks like. But yeah, I think this is called Sea Glass. I'll put the link in the description, but I'll put like the listing photos so you can see what different colors they have up here on the screen. But yeah, I love that. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do now is film me doing the DTF, and then I'm going to film me doing the embroidery with this. So I'm going to set you up so you can see me do that. Okay, so I've got it open. I'm going to put it over here on this shelf so I can get a good angle of the heat press. Don't mind how messy this shelf is. Everything has a home and a purpose. Okay, so I'm going to put that there, and then I'm going to go ahead and press record on this and turn this on.
My headspace been weaker, it's been waiting for the right day. Like the right day ever comes, now it's Friday and nothing's changed. Mistakes that everyone is making, but I can't change. I'm stuck in reverse like an old Benz. Forgot to tap it up. Now I long for another day where things fall into place. So if you're down, I'll be down. Pack your bags, fill them up. We can go tonight, take a flight to a higher ground. How does that sound? How does that sound? So strange, why it always feel like it's too late. Waiting another year and it's too late, but that's not true. It's not strange to quit another job cause it was draining. To try a different road though it's been fading in your mind cause of time. Now I long for another day where things fall into place. So if you're down, I'll be down. Pack your bags, fill them up. We can go tonight, take a flight to a higher ground. How does that sound? How does that sound? Let's start over.
So I just finished filming making this shirt. I think for the end of the short I need to probably like put it on, like take like a little video outside or like get on a hanger or like in a cuter area just to finish it off. So yeah, so this little guy worked out really good for that. So I think probably what I'm gonna do now is I will hoop my I'll mark my my shirt to put on the machine to do the orange embroidery. I probably won't film that with my camera. I'll just do my Moft tripod and my phone, and once I get that on the machine I will turn you back on and start to cut some stabilizer.
1, 2, 3. I've been feeling so small. Watch the clock ticking off the wall. But tonight I'm letting it go. Spend my coin for sure. I'm gonna be myself, or I could be someone else. No one's stopping me now. I'm gonna skip my breaks, I'm gonna make mistakes. I just wanna feel alive. It's just what I do when I'm out, so try not to hold me down. Feel alive when I'm in this town. Look at those beautiful stars. I wanna drive a faster car. Nothing can break me. No, no, nothing can break me. Try not
I just finished embroidering the orange that I was doing on one of these boxy shirts. So I'm just gonna go ahead and get this water soluble off of there. So this is the one that I filmed with my phone camera. And I probably, like I said earlier with the other shirt, I need to probably take footage of me wearing it for the rest of the short, because I feel like just showing the product like laying down, I feel like it doesn't look as good. So yeah, so I think this is probably going to be the last thing that I'm going to work on today, because I decided to go ahead and turn off my machine because it's starting to storm, and it says it's supposed to like thunderstorm. So I want to have that turned off and not going. Also, nap time is kind of coming to an end, and I kind of want to go. I kind of thought that Bridgerton premiered like the second half of season 3. I thought it came on tomorrow, but it's actually today. And so like I want to get started on it, but I want to watch it with Ethan so that he knows what I'm talking about when I talk about it. So I'm like, do I start watching it and then just rewatch it later with him, or like what should I do? So yeah, so this is going to be the last thing that I do today before I sign off. I think we're going to go maybe to either Universal or one of the Disney parks this afternoon, because the rain's supposed to stop in like an hour or something like that. It just started raining just like a couple minutes ago, but it's almost 4 o'clock. So by the time it's supposed to stop, we should be all good to go. And I'll include that footage, or I'll include footage of that if we do anything at the end of the video, if you want to stick around and see that. So also, in case you're wondering what I am doing to get the rest of the water soluble topper off, like I wet it and then I use excess water soluble topper to like stick to it, and it pulls it off. And then the last thing I need to do is cut the stabilizer. And you've seen me do enough of that today, so I'm probably going to check out tonight. I don't know if I'm going to do anything tonight just because of the whole Bridgerton situation. So yeah, so that is what I did today, and I want to say thank you again to Moft. I think I may have put this up a little bit too high, so if you ever want to get one, I would maybe put it down lower. But I'm very excited to see what sort of content I can create with this. It's really, really easy. It's really sturdy, and the case feels really, really good. And it is really thin, so I'll be able to easily pack it up and put it in my pocket and stuff like that. But yeah, I really am really digging this, and hopefully this really ups my shorts game, ups my reels game, ups my TikTok. I'm gonna start getting into TikTok live. I have to kind of like maybe watch a couple of TikTok lives just so I can see what the situation is, but I definitely think that this little tripod in the case is going to help with that and hopefully propel my business forward a little bit. So yeah, I want to say thank you again to Moft for sending me this, and I did include the link down below if you want to check it out. So yeah, I will check in, probably not tonight, but probably tomorrow. Happy Friday. Today the game plan is to pack an order, and then I also want to maybe go ahead and start working on the Florida Social Club DTF shirts that I showed you yesterday. So I think that's what I'm gonna do today. This morning I was actually like super productive. I responded to a bunch of emails, did a lot of stuff like on my to-do list that I wanted to work on my computer. There's still a couple more things I want to do on my computer, like on Canva. I want to make some price tags, and I was recommended to get a laminator, so I bought a laminator. It's not going to get here till tomorrow, so I probably won't like work on that stuff until next week, but laminate my prices and put them on the little clips that I have for like my prices and stuff like that, because like right now my little signs have melted and they're like chalk pin boards, and they just look kind of rough and they're kind of difficult to write on now. So I'm gonna like print it out, laminate the prices, and then use the little clips. I also bought that little like blue like tacky putty because I want to print out what the back of the Let's Go Girls shirts and the manatee and the This Is Actually My First Rodeo, print those out, laminate them, and then sticky tack them to the shirt while they're hanging up so people can see the back of it. So I think that's going to be a good idea. And yeah, so I want to work on that, but I don't have the laminator, but I want to work on making the graphics in Canva. But also something I did today that I'm really proud of is I went and I responded to all of my comments that were on my last YouTube video. If you ever comment on my videos, like thank you so much just like for interacting with me and wanting to talk with me. I put a ton of effort and thought into each response, so sometimes it takes me a little bit to get to it. I typically like to be able to respond at what I do basically, like the day that I post the video, like at night is when I'll respond to everything. But last night I was trying to watch part 2 of season 3 of Bridgerton, so I didn't respond to anything. So I responded to all that this morning. But I have a request for anyone who likes to comment on my stuff. If you could just, like, you don't have to do this, but if you could sign it off with your name so that I can start kind of associating people's screen names and their like logos, or like, you know, their little picture. If I can start associating that in the screen name with your actual name, it'll be easier for me to like know who you are in the future moving forward. So if you could just like sign off your comment with your name, that would be really, really helpful so that I know who you are, because you know who I am, but sometimes I don't know what to call some of you guys. So yeah, so that is just a little request from me, just to sign off your name, just so that I can more easily identify you. So yeah, so that is what I want to say about that. So I'm gonna go ahead and get to packing this order. So I'm gonna set you up so you can see what I'm doing. Today's order is for Jessica, and she got a Bailey bag. These bags are still on sale for $25, so if you ever wanted to get one, now's your chance. So I'm gonna put your order was packed on YouTube sticker actually on the outside of the bag today, I think. So I've got my thank you card, I've got the packing slip, put that in there. So yeah, like I said the last time I think I packed one of these orders, I'm probably just gonna leave them on sale indefinitely. And I'm no longer selling on Amazon because it was a hot mess. So you are not able to find these on Amazon anymore, but you can still find them on my shop and in person. So what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna put your order was packed on YouTube sticker, like on the back, like right there. Okay. And then I'm gonna put my sticker on the front, and that's going to Jessica. Not gonna lie, it's a little bit later. I got a little bit sidetracked because I went to go get my Sam's Club delivery order that was just delivered, and it had like some Alani and some Clorox laundry detergent and like a ton of bread flour because I want to, you know, make bread. So when I got it, I opened the box because my idea was I was going to start my sourdough loaf, and when I opened the box, that flour was busted, and like I would consider using it. I mean, it kind of like sketches me out, the idea of using the busted flour, but like I would consider using it. But at the bottom of the box there was like a little puddle of like, I guess I'm assuming is like the laundry detergent. So I do not like the idea that the laundry detergent was touching where like the bust was in the bag, and so that just like that sketched me out so bad. So like it just added on to the fact that like I don't want to use it if the bag is busted, because it's been in transit to my house, so I don't know like what's gotten in the bag, because there are holes in the box. So like I wasn't going to use it anyway, but then just the whole idea of it also possibly touching the detergent stresses me out. And then I'm kind of worried if the detergent is leaking, so I reached out to Sam's Club and they're gonna like send me replacements. I said they didn't need to send me a replacement of the laundry detergent, but the cap is really like gross. But like they don't need to send me a replacement because that's not a big deal. If it does start leaking, not out at the top, like if it's like leaking on the body, like if I put it in my laundry room and like it starts to leak, then I'll contact them about it. And they were really nice about it and said that they were going to create the ticket and resend me the items. But I was really looking forward to being able to make some bread. So like I fed my starter kind of a lot to get it to rise really big today. No, not making any bread today. So I'm probably not having a ton of time left at nap. So I'm going to stop talking and just get to working on pressing them in half and trying to get them done. If I don't get them done today, it's not a big deal, because I mean like my event tomorrow is like not really like that big of a deal. So yeah, I'm gonna shut up now. Also, actually, before I like stop talking, I want to say that I think tonight maybe we're gonna go to Universal. I know I said that yesterday, but it was like raining really hard yesterday, so we didn't get to do it yesterday, but I'm hoping that we get to do it today. But it is looking a little bit stormy too. This whole week has been pretty stormy, so I've not really got to do what I want to do. If we do that, I'll add it on to the end of this video, but who knows. Okay, back to doing it. nap time is coming to a close, and I decided to just do one of each size of the Florida Social Club, mostly because I think I need to go through all of my inventory and see how much I have of each size in both the crop and the normal length shirt, because I must have gotten them like mixed up together, because I pressed a couple of extra larges that turned out to be the crop extra large instead of the normal size. So I think I just need to go through and separate it into the correct size piles. So that may be what I work on right now, or I might just go ahead and start editing some more of this video and kind of just working on some other stuff. So I'm gonna go ahead and end this vlog here. So the next time you see me, I will be going to Kava culture for the market I have tomorrow. So definitely send all of your positive vibes to me and wish me luck tomorrow. So it's not super far away and it wasn't expensive to do it. So hopefully it's just a win overall and it's not too stressful. But also hopefully the weather is good. I saw that it's not supposed to rain, so this week we got all the rain out, so this weekend it'll be nice and sunny and no rainstorms. But yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more behind the scenes small business content and craft fair vlogs, and I hope to see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye!
Sound